Welcome to Christian Nutrition, the show where we review every single episode of VeggieTales chronologically. And by we, I mean just me.
Who are you?
Your wife?
Oh, that explains a lot. Today we are reviewing the second VeggieTales movie, The Pirates Who Don't Do Anything. And apparently I've been hijacked. The show has now become some sort of CN Movies Christian Nutrition hybrid episode.
I just thought it'd be fun.
Yeah, well, you're a witch.
I'm not a witch, I'm your wife.
Okay, that's what they try to tell me. This movie was released in January of 2008 and is basically based on the 90s silly song.
It's like one of the best silly songs.
The one silly song to rule them all. I will say though, I'm not sure how the pirates are going to carry their own hour-and-a-half long movie. Sure, they were a good part of Jonah, but they're not gonna. There's no way.
They're like the best part.
There's no way they can carry their own movie for an hour and a half.
It'll be really good. Trust me.
I highly doubt it. It feels like you have not watched a VeggieTales episode in a while. Let me explain this era of VeggieTales. They'll make a gem of an episode, 2 average episodes, and then a clunker. Jonah was a gem. This is either gonna be average or a clunker. I'm just saying. The law of averages says that this should be a clunker or just an average movie.
I'm sure it'll be good.
Nothing will be as good as Jonah.
Okay, but this review is not about Jonah.
We should just do a second review of Jonah.
I have faith in Big Idea and Phil Vischer.
Phil Vischer. You really don't watch these episodes, do you?
Yes.
No, you don't, because you would know that Phil Vischer does not own VeggieTales anymore and hasn't owned them since 2004. Well, anyways, jokes aside, let's review Pirates Who Don't Do Anything, the movie. Ah, a period piece. These are never box office flops.
Your mom was a box office flop.
What does that even mean?
Phil Vischer really did want this to be Disney. He's like copying the Pirates of the Caribbean right now.
I just explained that Phil Vischer is not in charge of Big Idea. Do you not listen to me?
Stop the review. What do you mean Phil Vischer is not in charge?
I just explained this. Phil Vischer hasn't been in charge of Big Idea since 2004. They went bankrupt and had to sell the company. Mostly because Jonah was a flop and because they kept growing the company and making episodes and weren't making more money and the company wasn't growing and my life ended, essentially, in 2004. Hence the show that shall not be named. We see some guy named Prince Alexander have his ship get overtaken by his Uncle Robert. An intimidating name, to be sure. Just look at him. His evil attire screams Robert. Prince Alexander lies to Robert about the princess he is seeking being on board. Fighting and lying to start off a kid's film. Yay! The princess and Archibald then pull out.
What is it?
It's from my father.
Wait, is that the golden snitch from Harry Potter?
He said I was to use it only in the gravest of circumstances. We need help. Alexander has been taken.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
Now I remember why I love you.
Please bring back... Let me see. What do we need?
The army! The navy!
Heroes.
Hero? I am that. I am that hero!
There's no hero quite like Larry Boy.
The golden snitch then somehow escapes the ship and cues the movie's title card and credits. And now we're hundreds of years later in the present. Has the situation resolved itself? What's going on anymore?
Shut up! Nobody wants to hear you ranting like Archibald. You did enough of that in earlier reviews.
Who let you on the show? Seriously.
In Spanish gold for all tonight, for king and country now we fight. Our shirts are loose, our pants are tight. In Spanish gold for all tonight.
I hope you all were impressed by that musical number, because it was pushed as the big single of this movie. And I'm not impressed.
Where is he?
For the flower of all gourds.
Refill!
I'm telling you, this job will be the death of me.
So is Phil Vischer still doing most of the voices? Because it sounds like he is.
Oh, yeah. He's still doing most of the voices. He's just not in charge anymore. He's basically slave labor for the voices. Because could you imagine this movie without Phil Vischer's voices? That would be way off. It would be just the Larry show.
Sweetie, how about having your little car fetch me some barbecue sauce?
It's in the back room. out of range.
Makes sense. Car toys can only go so far.
How about you fetch me some barbecue sauce?
It's in the back room. Out of range.
They really are living up to their name right now.
What do you mean?
They're the pirates who don't do anything.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
The back room is real dark.
And?
It's on my list.
It is really far away. I got your back, Larry.
And yet you're wearing the Bob shirt.
Thanks. Really just stabbed me in the back.
Cool! Did you see Sir Frederick? He's a hero!
Coming.
Hello, darkness, my old friend time?
Only if it's disturbed.
You have some mental health issues. You
The
need...
band disturbed?
Oh, that makes more sense. Cue the music.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
The pirates then talk about being in the show themselves. Larry thinks he's a shoo-in, and him and Mr. Lunt harass Pa Grape about being in the show too. Then some mysterious random blind vegetable tells the pirates that adventure awaits.
Please?
Okay, go ahead.
It's time to go. Adventure awaits.
I'm off on a hero's journey. Outward adventure lies on a quest the poets will sing about.
What was that about? And why would a blind guy come to a dinner theater anyway?
Yeah, why would a blind vegetable go to a dinner theater? That doesn't make any sense.
Maybe he likes the music.
Maybe he likes the music.
Hey, I just said that.
I know, welcome to my world. They're constantly stealing my lines. Illuminati confirmed. The pirates then decide to audition for the dinner show, which they of course screw up. How? I have no idea. Mr. Nezzer is not impressed and fires them all. Oh, by the way, I lost count a long time ago, but here's yet another business that Mr. Nezzer owns. How much money do you think he possibly has?
See, you didn't rant and your question was answered.
No. How did the golden snitch last this long? How to get from the bottom of the ocean to Larry? See, there's just so many more questions. I just tried to hold them back and press on.
Uh-oh.
I told you it was
might
a
be
bomb. Chuck it in the river.
Oh.
I don't think it's a
I
bomb.
think it's a bomb.
Come on.
It's a bomb. It's a bomb for sure. I saw this on TV once.
It is definitely a bomb. I'm sure of it.
In a kids G-rated movie.
What happened? It stopped blinking.
I pushed the button.
You did what?
We're all doomed!
Even I don't know what's going on right now.
No one ever does.
Hey, we could have two rowboats.
Wait!
I can't even right now.
I'm thinking we should avoid pushing any more buttons!
That sounds like a solid plan. Mr. Lunt should be in charge.
We appear to be at sea.
It's a lovely day.
Nor can I odd.
What?
Earlier I said I can't even, and now I'm saying I can't odd.
So it took you that long to respond to your own question?
Shut up, Richard.
You have derailed.
Shut up, Richard.
It's a goyle! Ahoy there!
Ahoy, strange seafarers! The heroes! They're here!
Hero? I am that. I am that hero!
There's no hero quite like Larry Boy.
Will you please stop doing that?
Okay.
Pirates have taken my brother, Prince Alexander. With my father, the king, away in the west, it is imperative that we mount a rescue immediately.
A hero for her brother? She really doesn't know who's supposed to come and help her, does she?
These men hardly seem the heroic type. They're short, rather pudgy, and for heaven's sake, they were rowing around the ocean.
Archibald's logic is flawless.
Finally, we agree on something.
Or we take this opportunity to do what we've always wanted to do.
Buy go-karts?
I don't know. Mr. Lunt's logic seems pretty flawless, too.
What would they do with go-karts in the middle of the ocean in the 17th century?
I don't know.
You're killing me, Smalls.
The pirates who don't do anything decide to lie and say that they are heroes, as they view this as their one chance to finally be the heroes that they had only dreamed about. After the mess they made singing Spanish Gold, this is a bad idea. Archibald then tells Pa Grape in private that he knows that they are not heroes and in fact they're buffoons. His words, not mine. The pirates who don't do anything then get attacked by real pirates. One-eyed Louie, to be exact.
For the bathroom. Oh, how quaint! The princess has a powder room. Locked. All right. Where's the key?
I love how Mr. Lunt right now is looking for the bathroom while under attack.
Yeah, and he also tried to go in the powder room, which he thought was the bathroom.
What do you think he would do in the powder room if he got in there?
I don't know.
Here, key. Oh, look, there you are. On a big ring, just like at the gas station.
How do you possibly review a VeggieTales episode every other week with logic like this?
It's nonsensical. I've learned to accept it. It's my life.
That's scary. Mr. Lunt then tries to get the quote-unquote key to the powder room and actually fires a cannon at the real pirates. If you just said, oh no, then welcome to my world. The cannonball actually manages to bounce off 2 rocks and bounce off the pirate sails, causing them to wreck. The physics here are too much for me to handle. Larry then announces how they have found an inn, aka a place to sleep and get some grub.
You'll need to befriend a group of pirates. Then ask them about the owner of this cutlass.
You want Pa Grape to befriend a group of pirates. This should be good.
Grab your root beer, hold it high, whack your shipmate in the eye, yank his hair and break his nose, watch your back, it's Jolly Joe. Grab your root beer, hold it high.
Are these pirates singing right now?
Yes, this is VeggieTales. Literally everyone sings.
Swing your shipmate promenade, smack him with a rusty blade, spin around and do-si-do, watch your step, it's Jolly Joe. Swing your shipmate promenade.
Though the songs are not typically this dark.
Arg! 'Twas a fine day at sea today. Took a 12-gun brigantine and 10,000 pieces of 8.
Mr. Lunt has been watching one too many pirate movies.
Well, we took an 18-gun sloop and 20,000 pieces of 8.
Aye, but did you show no mercy?
Not a bit.
Were you cruel and unusual?
The cruelest.
Or maybe he does know what he's talking about.
I'm impressed.
Yeah, me too.
Have any of you seen this? Is that a yes or a no?
And now he screwed it all. Good job, Mr. Lunt. Good job.
I'm pretty sure the cutlass of Robert scared everyone.
The name Robert shouldn't be scaring anyone.
The cutlass belongs to Robert. Robert the Terrible.
Oh, so spooky.
I'm Robert the Terrible!
Stop it, you're scaring me! The bartender and Madame Blueberry talk to the pirates about how bad Robert is. They tell them how he has a fortress in a secret location. Apparently, Robert wants to kidnap both kids of the king so he can reclaim the throne that his brother, who is the king, has. The pirates try to wuss out, and the princess convinces them not to. Well, actually, she tells them the golden snitch won't send them back to their time until they help her. Archibald tells the pirates how he thinks there is something suspicious about the rocks of Malabar, since they were told an island is there, but the map says there isn't one. They then cue a terrible musical number where the pirates decide to slack off.
The pirates do, but we're bringing you yo-ho heroes. Standing in the gap, where'd you put the toys? Time to take a nap, yo-ho heroes.
The music here just doesn't fit.
I agree. I don't think there should be any song in VeggieTales unless it's sung by a character.
Yeah, it just feels out of place. It doesn't make any sense.
The rocks of Malabar.
Well, that's it. No island around here. Time to go home.
We are the pirates who don't do anything.
And that was The Pirates Who Don't Do Anything, the movie. Thank you for watching.
Don't you dare do another fake out movie ending.
Fine, fun sucker.
The pirates then encounter a whirlpool, which Archibald explains how he thought it was a mere pirate legend, but apparently it's real. Very real.
Might be a giant whirlpool, might not be. Let's hold our course.
This is so scary right now.
The island.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
Yeah, I mean, did you want them to die?
Shut up.
How could... It's a sea mirage. Water droplets in the air reflecting the sky so perfectly they block the island from view.
I'm out. This is too much. Honestly, the nonsensical has gone too far here.
Oh, come on. Let's just finish the review.
Can we at least listen to the sound of silence?
We already did that.
But it was so disturbing.
That wasn't funny.
Oh, I'm sure there are snakes. Big ones, too. and spiders and bears.
Huh?
Snakes and spiders and bears.
Oh my.
Snakes and spiders and bears.
Oh my!
Why are we on this island?
I don't follow you.
We had a plan. Sail to the rocks. Don't find the island. Go home. Which part eluded you?
That was a pretty solid plan, actually. What went wrong?
Did you want the short answer or the in-depth
Just the
analysis?
short answer's okay by me.
Fun sucker.
It was a sea mirage.
You knew that, but we didn't need to know that.
It's an adventure.
Are you happy now?
Yes, very happy.
I even made a PowerPoint slide. It went in depth onto every single step.
Whatever, Leslie, nope.
I should be home on the couch right now eating cheese curls and watching The Love Boat. Instead, I'm stuck here with Captain Weather Channel on my way to be sliced and diced by Edward Scissorhands.
I know you usually don't talk about who voices who on the show.
I actually never do that.
Well, I think it's really interesting that Phil Vischer is practically arguing with himself right now.
Oh, because he does both Pawgrape and Mr. Lunt?
Exactly.
The pirates then travel into the dark, creepy cave. Why? Apparently to look for clues. Meanwhile, evil pirates are trying to kidnap the princess and Archibald. Larry and Pawgrape then find a billboard in a cave. Let that sink in. A billboard in a cave. The billboard then essentially gives directions to where Robert the Terrible is at.
Cheese curls.
What?
Cheese curls. Thousands of them. Maybe millions.
I wouldn't call that millions.
Barely even thousands.
Yeah, they would eat all those cheese curls in like 10 minutes flat.
And be completely sick afterwards.
How about you, my little friend? What?
Did the cheese curls just come to life?
Yeah. Mr. Lunt's a goner.
Finally, yes, I agree, he's dead! The pirates then see that their ship is leaving, and with the golden snitch now blinking blue, it means they can finally go home. Pawgrape realizes something isn't right. The evil pirates have captured the princess. Him and Larry take off to save the princess and stop Robert the Terrible. In the meantime, Mr. Lunt is being chased by evil cheese curls.
Huh. I give up. It was a good life. At least that one day, from about 2 to 2:30.
Essentially, Mr. Lunt has had a good 30 minutes in his life. How sad.
What? The light. The crab will show me the light.
Blinded by the light, wrapped up like a noose under the runner in the night. Blinded by the light.
Mr. Lunt escapes the evil cheese curls, which leads into us watching a redundant conversation between Prince Alexander and Robert about how Robert wants the throne. Yes, we know, this is not news. Robert just wants to be rich. He then demonstrates that with a mine, he's going to blow up his brother, also known as the King.
Put them in their cell.
Oh, Father, who can help us now?
I know what this movie is missing.
What's that?
It's basically missing a silly song or just more VeggieTales humor. It's really lacking here.
Yeah, the trademark VeggieTales humor is just not there.
I don't see anything.
You think that's the island of Walking Rocks?
Huh. It's got rocks, but they don't appear to be going anywhere.
Stop being silly, Larry. Rocks don't walk.
Walking Rocks. Look at us, we're walking rocks. We don't wear any shoes or socks. La 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 la.
Rock Monster!
Rock Lobster?
No, Rock Monster. It's right behind Larry. Larry is a goner.
In a G-rated movie?
Hey, it could happen.
Do you think one of those can crush a coconut?
Are you kidding? One of those could crush a Volkswagen!
Product placement?
No, I'll just say that's a coincidence.
Sedgwick!
So much for never doing anything. Mr. Lunt just like belly flopped his way from one island to the next island. The cheese curls also swam, somehow, and chased Mr. Lunt around while the rock monsters just stare in confusion. The rock monsters actually find the cheese curls to be amusing. What a coincidence. The rock monster then launches the pirates to their destination in their boat. What another coincidence. Luckily, they land right in front of the fortress, too. Okay, is this a dream? Because that robotic dragon looks exactly like the robotic dragon from when they sang the Spanish Gold song back at their workplace.
Do you think VeggieTales would ever end a movie where it was just all a dream sequence?
I sure hope not. This movie would be the worst movie ever.
Back off, servant! Or taste my steel!
They're all doomed. What are you doing?
Trying to get the dust off of that broken record.
Wow. What?
Hi, guys. It's a contraption. I found a big lever inside. Shut the whole thing down.
Wow, what a coincidence.
That seems to be the theme of this movie.
Wow. Their dungeon has a swimming pool.
What do you think the odds are that Larry was swimming in that swimming pool?
I'd say a 1 in 10.
I'll take those odds.
What are we going to do when we get to the dungeon? Huh? Oh, I haven't figured that part out yet. Oh, good. I was thinking we had a plan.
No shoes, no shirt, no problem.
How does that apply?
How doesn't it apply?
You are hopeless.
The pirates find the prince and the princess, and through another series of lucky mishaps, get the keys and promote Radio Shack?
Was that blatantly an advertisement this time?
Oh yes, no question about it. They purposely got Radio Shack in this movie. How? Why? I don't know.
Robert the Terrible catches them trying to escape, and this causes the pirates to confess that they are actually cabin boys and not, in fact, the heroes they pretended to be.
And George there, he's such a whip, even his own son thinks he's a loser. Isn't that right?
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
You didn't ask permission this time.
I made an executive decision.
Sounds like someone's gonna make an executive decision while they clean the toilet.
Not again.
Follow me!
Ouch.
That was pretty awesome. Do it again, Paw Grape. Robert is just a pea? That isn't scary at all.
But what if he starts dropping slushies on them?
That could get really messy.
We really need help right now!
Coincidence?
I think not.
Really?
No, it's definitely coincidence.
The dream! We're getting out of here!
I'm feeling flush!
Didn't Archibald play Jonah?
Yes, he did.
So shouldn't he be used to this?
Yeah, but you have to assume that every single episode of movie, like, the characters forget everything they learned in a previous episode or movie. So therefore, Archibald doesn't even remember playing Jonah. Or being Jonah if he was Jonah.
Makes sense.
Jonah was a prophet, but he really never got it.
Sad but true.
It is true.
Row! Row! Row!
Can I ask where we're rowing to? The pass is closed!
They're doomed.
Now, you finally understand what I mean. Life's over. It's done.
What is it?
I don't know!
Father!
The king comes to bail them out. Of course. What a coincidence.
How did we not see that one coming?
The king easily defeats Robert the P, saves his kids, and awards the pirates medals just like at the end of Star Wars Episode 4.
You mean episode 1?
Never mention the Star Wars prequel trilogy again. You will get stoned. The pirates then go home and somehow Robert comes with them. Robert then disturbs the dinner show, and then the pirates who don't do anything actually do something, again, for like the millionth time, by defeating Robert and becoming heroes to their loved ones. The movie then cliffhangers with the golden snitch blinking red, and then a cut to black.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously. I think they're seriously trying to set up a sequel here, but it's been over 8 years, and yet still no sequel in sight.
Well, I've never been to Greenland, and I've never been to Denver, and I've never buried treasure in St. Louis or St. Paul.
A Reliant K cover of the silly song in the credits? Pretty awesome.
Rock Lobster!
Rock what?
Rock Monster! Rock Monster!
But he said Rock Monster.
But it's a parody of Rock Lobster, and I love it.
Rock Monster!
Monster, monster, rock, oh, monster.
I admit, this is pretty great.
All right, that's a wrap.
Wait, Bob directed the movie? That's news to me. Anyways, that was The Pirates Who Don't Do Anything, the movie. But wait, we have an extra special ending for you.
I'm telling you, it's for your own good. Yeah, but we don't need to go this far.
What is Deja Grape?
It's the special extended ending to the movie, and it can only be found in special features on the DVD.
Daddy's here. Come on, it's all junk. This is not junk.
I think that Mr. Lunt may be a hoarder.
I was about to say the same exact thing.
Yeah, that's right. Just do that for about 10 minutes and your whole head will be totally numb. No more headache.
The last thing we need is for Larry's head to be numb.
It's effective if your goal is to kill us all.
Whoa. Deja grape.
Ah, that makes more sense.
I want to see what the back of my own head looks like.
Are you crazy? That was unexpected.
Now Larry's a baby. That makes sense.
Uh-oh. I smell a doopy.
And now baby Larry took a dump. I'm done. That's it. If you guys want to see the whole extended ending, you can get the DVD yourself and watch it. Honestly, this whole Pirates Who Don't Do Anything, the movie, was incredibly average. Like I predicted, the law of averages said this had to be average or a clunker. And it just felt like a lot of the fun was missing, and there just weren't that many original songs. The Spanish Gold was the best song that was original, and it wasn't even the best song.
Yeah, I agree. I think Jonah was way better. I mean, this one was decent, but it just wasn't as engaging, I don't think.
Jonah's a much better movie. If you need to watch a VeggieTales movie, just watch the Jonah one. It's superior in almost every way. It's true. It is superior in every single way. But really, this is a one-time watch. It's watch it one time. But stay tuned, as next week I review Tomato Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn, Big River Rescue. Finally, Blu-ray. Why wasn't this movie on Blu-ray? So are you gonna be with us next week?
No, I think I'm gonna be buying cheese curls at that time.
After seeing Evil Cheese Curls, you're still hungry.
Real cheese curls. Yeah, it made me hungry for cheese curls.
Remember, God made you special.
And he loves you very much.
Bye. Hey everyone, if you like this review, then check out the reviews that me and my wife do on Tuesdays called CN Movies, where we review a wide variety of different movies, but from a Christian's perspective.
It's super original.
Yeah, thanks for your input. That was invaluable.
No problem.
Anyways, check out CN Movies on Tuesdays. Stay tuned. Remember to subscribe, and bye.